So guys, today back for another video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United versus Crystal Palace preview. It's a massive game between both teams. Both teams have won on the weekend, so it's going to be really interesting going into Tuesday night's game. It's a 8:15 kickoff on Tuesday, so it's going to be intense because just both teams playing Saturday, where both teams play again Tuesday. Make sure to leave a like, boys. Subscribe to the channel. I'm recording this Sunday morning, and lads, we're like 40 odd subs away from 9k, so if you could subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot. Anyways lads, let's get to the preview now. Let's start off by looking at Crystal Palace. So then, Crystal Palace, they've had a decent run this season. They haven't been terrible, because sometimes Crystal Palace at the start of the season were honestly shocking. Remember the 17-18 season, they were shocking at the start. But this season they haven't been too bad. They've had some of the new signings that have came in and done really well, who we'll get onto. But the table that I'm looking at is in the middle of the middle of the Burnley-Chelsea game. It's 1-0 when I've got the screenshot of the table, and Palace sit 13th in the Premier League. It's not bad for Crystal Palace, 4 points ahead of Newcastle. So if we do win this game, we'll pick up 6 points against Crystal Palace this season and only be 1 point behind them. Let's look at their last couple of games now. Starting off with a 0-0 draw against Arsenal, and then a 4-0 domination against Manchester City. A disappointing 3-2 defeat to West Ham at home, and then they picked up 3 points on Saturday against Wolves in a 1-0 win. So they needed that win massively for the sake of their season. They were trickling down a little bit, but getting them 3 points against Wolves has really helped them. They've got a lot of good players, and the man who scored the goal against Wolves has been on fire this season. It's Eze. What a player. We were linked with him obviously at QPR last season, and he's done a fantastic job at Crystal Palace so far. Really controlling, really fast, really like dribbles with the ball, and it's good to see Palace have a player like that. Obviously they've got Wilfried Zaha, but his head's not at Crystal Palace. Eze being a young talent, wanting to shine, wanting to maybe play for England. He's doing that so far, and Palace have got a really, really good player in Eze. But obviously last time out, lads, what happened? Big Joe Linton scored and Callum Wilson in a 2-0 win. We left it late, but we got the win at Selhurst Park, and it was a really good game of football. I remember getting them 2 goals, was massive for Newcastle United, but we're done better than ever. But we'll get on to Newcastle in a second. Obviously Crystal Palace have been a little bit mixed, as I've said, this season. They have actually conceded the second most goals in the Premier League this season, with 36. Obviously it's West Brom with 50. They've conceded less goals than Sheffield United this season. Obviously Sheffield United have got 8 points, bottom of the league. But when you look at Crystal Palace, that should be a good thing for us. We've actually starting to play a little bit more attacking, up the Graham Jones. We're going for it a little bit more. And if Callum Wilson wants to get them 2 goals, he's going to be ready than ever to get another goal against Crystal Palace, and I'm almost certain that he could do that if we play the football correctly. We need to look at that. 36 goals conceded, but they have scored 25, which is the best from 13th and under. So they can find the net. They're a little bit shaky at the back, but let's just hope we can go for the game and really get them 3 points. So then Newcastle, first win of the year, a little bit more positivity in Graham Jones, his Black and White Army. What a bloke, man. Tactically, just telling the players what to do and stuff. It was brilliant to see. But obviously it's a massive game for Newcastle. If we picked up back-to-back wins, it could really set off our season. Hopefully, obviously getting a big win against Everton with a fantastic performance. It was a great performance, and we done really, really well in that game to pick up the 3 points. But obviously for Crystal Palace at home, off the top of my head, we do okay against Palace at home. I'm thinking from the last 4 games at home against Crystal Palace have all been 1-0s. 3 of them have been for Newcastle, and 1 of them has been for Crystal Palace. And since 2016, 4 games against Crystal Palace home, 3 wins, which is good. We've got a good record against Palace. Obviously that last game against Palace with the Miggy goal, but hopefully we can see that again. He was amazing against Everton, and hopefully he can do the same again. But obviously our run at the minute hasn't been great, but picking up them 3 points has really helped our season. Good 9 points above relegation zone now, and if we win this game, we can go above Wolves, which is crazy because Wolves are meant to be doing so good this season, and since the Raul Jimenez injury, they've dipped down. So if we got a win, it could be massive for our season. If I've got to go for a prediction, boys, it's a tough one to predict. Both teams winning on the weekend. It could be an interesting game. I'm going to go for 1-1. I'm going to sit on the fence, say 1-1. Don't want to go for anything a bit too out there, but hopefully we can get the result. Obviously, the predicted team video will be out tomorrow as well, so make sure to check the channel for that. But anyways, boys, that is the end of the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're so close to 9k, nearly at that 10k mark, so if you could subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot. Anyways, lads, I'll see you all in the next video, the predicted team tomorrow and the game on Tuesday. How are the lads?